Welcome to the One Step Empire podcast from SHEcorporated. We're here to help you take the leap and create the life you dream of by building your own business empire one simple step at a time. So we're going to keep it simple, cut the fluff, and focus on the elements that are the most critical to your success and will have the biggest impact on your business in the amount of steps that you actually have time for each week, one. So coming up today is a short 5-minute podcast to give you all the information you need to make your next step in your journey. And step by step, week by week, you will be moving in the direction of your dreams and building your business empire. Hello, and welcome back to SHEcorporated One Step Empire podcast. Over the last few weeks, I have been giving you some pretty big strategies to work through. I've also been really pushing towards 10 minutes long on my 5 minutes per week podcast. So this week, we're going to take a big break from the big business strategies and have some fun with mindset. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because I say it's fun doesn't mean it's not important. Mindset is even more important than strategy. But I think spending your time envisioning your future is more fun than spreadsheets any day. And your visions won't work without a plan, and your plan won't work without a vision. So the two really do go hand in hand. So what is a success mindset? Well, for me, a success mindset is a combination of factors. One of the key components of a success mindset is having a growth mindset as opposed to a fixed mindset. Now, a fixed mindset is believing that your personality, intelligence, creativity, or skill set cannot improve or change. A growth mindset is the opposite. A growth mindset thrives on challenges and sees failure as an opportunity to improve rather than just confirmation of poor performance. Now, you can believe that you can become better with time and practice. That's a growth mindset. So, for example, someone with a fixed mindset might believe they're just not good at doing something, whereas someone with a growth mindset would believe that they can learn to do anything that they don't know. Someone with a fixed mindset may say to themselves, I will never be successful because I don't have the skills or the assets that I need. Whereas someone with a growth mindset would say to themselves, I will be successful and I can acquire the skills and assets I need to make it happen. So having a growth mindset is a big, big part of a success mindset. But a success mindset also means being proactive, positive, determined, and goal-oriented. And one of the keys to creating that success mindset is positive self-talk. Negative self-talk starts at a very young age, and it's a tough habit to break, but it's really critical to stop that constant soundtrack of negative reinforcement and replace it with positive self-talk. I am affirmations are a really great way to do this. Seeing yourself as already having reached your goals is important to your success mindset, and it's a key part of visualization and the law of attraction. So I am affirmations are the secret to counteracting that little voice in our heads that says we can't do it. That's the same little voice that tells us we aren't strong enough, we don't deserve it, or any of a million other negative phrases. If you feed yourself a negative narrative for long enough, eventually you'll begin to believe it to be true. And that's the bad news. The good news is that the opposite is also true. If you keep the chatter in your head positive and affirming, you will eventually begin to believe that as well. And the first step to achieving anything is to believe you can. So take some time and really think about your ideal self, living your ideal life. How do you feel? What do you do? How do you see yourself? What is your life like? Where do you live? What makes you happy about your new life when you've reached your goals? Some examples of I am affirmations would be, I am healthy and strong. I am debt-free. I am in a loving relationship. I am making $1 million a year. I am happily living on the ocean. I am a successful business leader. Keep a list of your affirmations handy and repeat them aloud to yourself a few times a day. It's recommended that you read each one several times in a row and close your eyes and picture that affirmation as being true. For example, let's say your affirmation is, I am healthy and strong. As you say it aloud, close your eyes and picture your healthy body hiking up the mountain path. Feel the muscles in your strong legs lifting you up the steep path and your lungs filling with air as you breathe deeply. The more your senses engage as you do your affirmations, the more powerful they will be. If your affirmation is, I am making $1 million a year and have the freedom to work from anywhere in the world, then close your eyes as you say it aloud and see yourself sitting on the beach in Bali, having a phone call with a client, Well, your phone pings to let you know that a transfer of $10,000 just hit your bank account. Feel the warm sun on your face, have a sip of your ice cold drink, and enjoy the moment. See, I told you this was a fun step this week. Now, if you want more information on affirmations, Jack Canfield does a lot of content about affirmations and has some great suggestions if you're stuck. So you can look him up online. Now, after you write down your I am affirmations, you need to practice your affirmations regularly. And in addition to a success mindset, you're going to start to find benefits like reduced stress and increased self-confidence. So that's your one step for this week. So to make it even easier, we put together a worksheet for you to help you come up with your I am affirmations and map them out. So get the free download, go to SHEcorporated.com and look for the link in the header where it says I am affirmations worksheet. Get them all down on paper and get that success mindset started. Now, next week, we are going to take these I am affirmations even further. We're going to start working on clarifying your vision for your new life and your business and building that out on a vision board. I've got a fun free bonus to go along with that episode as well. So make sure you don't miss that bonus in next week's podcast. So hit us up at SHEcorporated on social, and we'll see you back here next week. Thanks for joining us for the One Step Empire podcast from SHEcorporated. We're here to help you take the leap and create the life you dream of by building your own business. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, there are some core steps every business needs to take to become a success. As a woman in business, we are often trying to start our business in the pockets of our days. So we're going to keep it simple, cut the fluff, and focus on the elements that are the most critical to your success and will have the biggest impact on your business, all while helping you do it in the amount of steps you have time for each week, one step. So follow along with us for a 5-minute podcast each week to learn about the next step in your journey, and then complete that action item before the next podcast the following week. And step by step, week by week, you'll be moving in the direction of your dreams. We can't wait to see what you build.